Now we hear so many times, listen to your gut, do what your gut tells you, follow your gut instinct. But should we? Should we follow our gut instinct? Well, here's what I say, your gut instincts are your instincts. They are your instincts that made you. You created them, you generated them. So go ahead, you know what, have a little faith in yourself. If it puts you in a better position, why not? Bring your faith and your belief together, go with your gut instinct. Look, when I have a gut instinct, that feeling, that little bit of an urge to do something special, that step, that action, can feel a little confusing, maybe even overwhelming. I ask myself one simple question: what's the worst that can happen? I lose faith, might be criticised, maybe even fail. But you know what? There's a chance I may even come out better off. Now that gut instinct, the way I see it, could be your way forward. The way forward you've always wanted, that wanting, that your calling, your answer to bigger and better things. Let me share an example. The man who knew infinity, the remarkable story of Srinivasa Ramanujan, brilliant Indian mathematician, whose revolutionary ideas took Europe by storm during the years around World War I. Right? What made Ramanujan so amazing were his deep, spiritual and intuitive leaps in fields for which he had no prior knowledge. Yeah, Ramanujan said that his insights were divinely inspired that came to him in dreams, which he quickly wrote down upon awakening those little gut instincts. Ramanujan used his intuition in an extraordinary way to understand a series of mathematical equations. Yep, those dreams, mathematical equations. And he is now regarded as one of the finest world's mathematical geniuses. Or what about Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible as Ethan Hunt? You know, when he was asked how he was going to do something, he'd reply with, you know what, I'll figure it out. To the point that it became a catchphrase. Now, is this due to his sheer commitment or his skills, his intelligence, or his gut instinct, his intuition? I think it's all encompassing. He believes in himself. He knows himself. He has this aura of confidence around him. And so he's like, you know what the heck? I'll just do it. To this, should we believe in our gut instinct? I think so. I think the gut instinct comes about as that inner assurance, that little bit of comfort, you know, as a result of thoughts and even a signal, whether that may be through past or present experiences that have prompted those thoughts into our mind. Treat your gut instinct as your intuition, immediate call to take action, immediate needs to pull something towards you. Is there a need to dwell on it? There's really no need to think it over or dwell on it. No. Dwelling on it is your number one cause to push that gut instinct away. It's your number one cause to procrastinate. It's your number one reason to lose out on that chance that you've got. So, our gut instinct, our intuition, here's what I say, is our gift that we all have. It's that divine gift that is always there. When you have that moment, when that moment is right, it appears. Give it a nudge, you know. It's as if it's saying, hey, take note. We need to head in this direction, providing that unwavering, reliable wisdom. Jonas Salk, who developed the first effective vaccine to prevent polio and almost overnight became an internationally famous, remarkable man. Well, Jonas is a brilliant example of that. He assessed and followed his intuitive knowledge we all possess and did so for the benefit of all mankind. In his book, Anatomy of Reality, merging on intuition and reason, he really does reflect on his own intuitive perspective. He once said, intuition will tell the thinking mind where to look next. Intuition can be a thought, an image, a dream, emotion, or even hearing in the mind. Sometimes it makes sense, other times it takes a while to understand. You know, understand that nature or of that intuition, or make sense of it all. Now there's some that will say a gut instinct can be good, whilst others will say a gut instinct should be considered with calculated thoughts to ensure it is the right thing to do. Okay, I agree with both. There will be times when the gut instinct is sending you the right messages. And other times you may need to not so much reconsider, but sort of think it through, which is okay. I think it through, that's all right. We all need to get a better understanding of what your intuition is telling you and then follow up with the right action. This will be the action of what you need to do next. So you've had this little hunch. How will you react? How will you behave? Do you trust that hunch? Does that faith, do you trust that faith? Does that belief back your intuition? How do you feel? What's telling you? Only you can make and take that action and that trust. It only lies in you. How do you know when you have a gut instinct? Well, intuition can be difficult to define, even explain, and even understand. But when you have it, it's that gut feeling. It's going to be hard to explain, but that thing that determines and differentiates the intuition from assumption is that intuition, which is more powerful and accurate and generates from a place of trust and inner knowing. That's how you see it, whilst assumptions is based on assessments, purely assessments made through good or bad judgment. Is your gut instinct really worth it? I think so. I think going after your gut instinct actually works wonders in solidifying one's self-trust and self-worth. You build that new layer of confidence, that courage, which is that huge strength that you need to have. That confidence and courage you build kicks self-doubt to the curb. That's what it does. We don't need self-doubt. When you've got that gut instinct, I think it takes a lot of discipline and the right mindset to take stock of the feelings or thoughts and to really appreciate it. So when it happens, recognize it, appreciate it, become aware of it, synchronize with the beliefs, the inner feelings, get comfortable, warm up to it, it's all right. Have a clear mind, a thoughtful mind. Take a moment to realize and think about that gut instinct. When those moments hit, don't let it escape. Try and hold on to it. So the next time you get that sixth sense, that nagging feeling, you feel it deep down in your heart, that bit of certainty, right? Go after it. Or you've got those feelings that are hard to describe, or you've got a flood of positive thoughts and sensations, maybe butterflies, maybe it's that inner awareness giving you that little signal. Do what's right. Thank you so much for listening. All the best. Be the best. I believe in you.